Yeah, rain again. Oh my god, I've never known it to rain so much. If you're coming to move to Normandy, bring a raincoat, wellies, because you're going to need them. Anyway, I want to show you this. I'm going to point you down because I don't want to give it away too quick. So, today is a good day for me. So I've got my two main chainsaws. Okay, so we got this one here. It's a 291 steel MS. Okay, and the name for it is I call it Ragnarok. But it's just I like that. But that's Ragnarok. That's Loki, my little one there. And they're good for their jobs. Like this is for nibbling away, taking off things. This one's for what you saw me doing with the log a few months back when I built the porch. I made all the cut it out of the log using this one, just on the power limit. This was, but then look at this bad boy. Oh my days, look at the thing. It's a monster. And I'm calling it Thor's Hammer. So this has been named, christened Thor's Hammer. As soon as I start it up, I'll call it its name. But this is the G888. It's 120cc, I think, or something like that. It's around about 8 horsepower. Monster of a machine. Very heavy. You won't want to bring this around in the woodland, cutting down things. It's not really for that. I've only bought this for one specific job, and that is for chainsaw milling. That's, see, you know, I've got all the logs outside. I've got loads more to come if I need them, when I need them. You might see through the porch right over there. There's a big oak log there. There's 4 chestnuts around the corner. At the back, there's 3 white fir. I've got an apple. I've got 2 beeches and a big chestnut to cut down in January. We're just waiting for the sap to drop fully out of it. And that's the boy that's going to do it. Thor's Hammer is going to take control. Like a boy with a new toy, and but wow, I just can't believe the size of the thing. I mean, look, if I put you up against Ragnarok, let me put Ragnarok here, and I thought that was big. It's a baby. Anyway, so I'm going to use this for chainsaw milling, so I'm going to be planking with this. And you'll see me doing that just to get everything cut and planked up like this. This is planking, yeah, so we get it all to like that, logs to that stage, get them drying for a year or two. Or I could take them up my mate's mill, and he has a dryer in there. We could stick them in the dryer for a month and have it already dried. But yeah, amazed. I'm a bit flabbergasted for words on this one. It is some tool, that is. You boys out there are going to love that. I keep going back and forth. Look, baby, middle baby, big boy. That's the bar. They call that the bar. That's a 40, I believe it's a 42-inch bar long. You can get bigger, 48, and I think even bigger. I'm not sure, but I don't know, definitely 48. Anyway, going to put some fuel and oil in it, lubricate that chain, fire it up. Oh, that's what I was going to say. These are here. Look, see these monster dogs. We call these dogs, okay? I've only put them on just to see it all assembled and make sure that all the nuts and bolts are there, because you have to put all that on, put the chain and everything on, put the handle on, a few other bits on there to put on. I've put that on just to see, but you'd only ordinarily have this on if you were like cutting trees down with it or logging, you know, up for firewood. But I'm going to take them off, and that gives me a bit more room on my Alaskan sawmill. So I've got more cut space there, so I should end up with good 30 odd, 38-inch maybe of width to cut the boards, 38-inch width. Anyway, let's cut off there, because I'll just waffle on about this all day long. I'll be playing with this all day long anyway. Right folks, just quickly back out here on the porch for a second so I can explain something to you. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm making some joinery for the fronts of these seat boxes with the lids on. Okay, here. Now I don't want to fit them yet. I just want to make them up ready because I need to get this plastering done on the inside, but I also have to finish first of all the plastering on the outside. And because of the weather, as you see, rain, can't do that. So just got to wait. It's a waiting game, you know. Just got to plod along until you can do the right jobs. So the first job is to do 2 coats of plaster on the outside with a sealing coat, the top coat, which will be the sealing coat, which will have a lot more tallow in it. We talked about that in the past, about mixing with lime. You can see on the floor, yesterday you would have seen the video, no, Wednesday you would have seen it, sorry, so that was 2 days ago because you're getting this to Friday night. Yesterday for me, there's still oil residue on some of the tiles. I'll put these down now here because we've got Tracy's friend and hairdresser's come over to do her hair for her today. So and we've got that damp coming in there, a little bit of water. It's not damp, it's water. There's a little gap at the front there where the plaster isn't up. Let me show you easier. 1 sec. So you can see here, this was the first coat I put on, and I done it on the wrong day. It was a red hot day that day, and it dried out too quickly. And this edge, where the door's been shutting and banging, has clicked off. All right. So what I've got to do is I've got to put that's where the water's coming in there. So once I put a little edging on here, I've got to put a little edging on here and plaster up to it, and then do 2 more coats on that. That's sealed. But the other side's fine. So you understand that now, because a few people asked about that. But on a bit more of a different note, I want to show you what these fronts are going to look like. I've been doing some doodling, as they say. You know what I'm like, draw up pictures first. Okay, so I've done some with some swept heads. These are actually, let's go to here first. These are the tops. So you'll have like some sort of butterfly hinges. There'll be a back brace and then a hinged lid that comes up and down. Then I looked at drawing it with a live edge, what we call a live edge, which is where the bark is, but you take the bark off and it's the underneath. We call it live edge. So we're not sure on them 2 yet. Then I drew it with swept heads, but then I realised it was too low, so you won't get the height. The panels won't be that way around, they'll be more this way round. Okay, so that's about the finished look. That's what we're going for. So let's get some close up there, just a little rough doodle. Okay, so that's going to be 3 panels, and these little squiggles in here are fleur-de-lis. Okay, then that'll be the lid up there that opens, and these will be the legs. All right, now let me just show you oh, there's some more detail here, look. So I've drawn a little detail which I might do a lamb's tongue bishop's head and a bishop's hat on the bottom, not sure yet, or I might just run it through as a full chamfer. It's all fluid, like everything here we're doing is fluid, you know, things can change a little bit. But let me show you what I'm going to put as the panels. So I'll bring this up to you. So this is a material called medium density fiberboard, or MDF you might know it as. I don't like it, I hate MDF, I hate the dust it gives off. It's as toxic as asbestos, I'm sure it is. But anyway, this stuff here is already pre-punched out with a fleur-de-lis. Okay, let me come up with a close-up for you. So it's got a bit of a fleur-de-lis pattern here. Okay, and it matches in with the theme we're doing. Everything we're trying to keep that medieval feel. We got these, we got a load of these, probably got 5 or 6 more of them, I should think. They all come over from England with us. Let me just go back here a bit. Sorry, got things under my feet. Yeah, they came from England with us. Oh, can't believe that saw over there. Look, just let me have a little zoom in over there. Oh, can't wait to start using that. Anyway, sorry, going off there, I digress. Right, so when we had a house in England, I made radiator covers for the whole house. So we had radiator box covers, which are accessible ones. You know, you could click off the fronts and get inside to cleaning the rads and just bleed them off every year, and you know, so on and so forth. And these are a job lot I bought at the time. I actually bought too many, but we got some over, so I thought I'd use these, a couple of these, and they will be the fronts. Let me just stand it up in there for you. So they'll go in here. I'll just put it up there, you won't understand it, but they're going to go on the fronts of these panels, those 3 panels you see. And I think they look quite nice. Go with the floor as well, and the oak, and the little details on the oak, you remember? But I made all the bishop's hats and the chamfers all the way down. Yeah, someone remarked about the door. They said they loved the grain pattern on the door. I think it's actually beautiful. Let's give you a little bit of a close-up for you, look. It's just so unique, you know. You go and buy something off a shelf, or buy, look, I mean, look at this, look at these, look at these rays here, look, on the top here. Look at that. You just can't get that. These are the little pegs that hold all the joints together, and they've got them all over. But you can't go and buy these, you have to get them made, you know. And even a lot of joiners today, they just make them bland, you know, one colour, everything's one colour, no, nothing in it. But that has just got colour, texture, look, beautiful. Anyway, sorry, I've got to digress again. There we go. Anyway, so that's going to be the fronts of these little boxes, and you'll be able to open this lid, like I say. We'll be able to put our shoes in there. The ventilation will be created from the fleur-de-lis, so there'll be air in there. You won't get like a moulds and build up of damp because of that. That's specific. I wanted to do something like that. Oh, sorry, I'm going off again. So you see on the bottoms, they're a little bit swept on the bottoms to let the airflow come in and out and through there, especially if you're putting things like wet bags or shoes, wet boots or something like that. You know, it'd be nice to control that. But like I say, can't put them all together yet, and because of the plaster on the outside, and I need the rain to stop. Can we all have a prayer, please? Just like all get together and say, please stop the rain, so Budo can get on the roof and finish the roof. I need to put the tiling on. Help! So typical, the oven has turned up. We're just waiting for one more delivery today, I think, and that is for a dryer, a new dryer, clothes dryer. But this is one of the ovens, or actually this is one oven that goes in our kitchen. It's an inset one, and it's like a one you'd use mainly in the summertime, because our other oven is a range cooker oven, which we had in England and we brought over with us, which is Arga Rayburn, and that will do all the central heating, hot water, what else will it do? Heats the house. Beautiful heat you get from an Arga when we're on. We got 2 woodlands, so we have an abundance of wood, free energy if you like. But that is the other oven. Turned up today, and guess what? It's raining. Constantly raining. Get fed up with it now. But it's been left up on the road. It was up over there, you know, where I built the road with my son. We started to build the road off the main end. He couldn't get the lorry down this end, so he had to drop it up there. So I've had to run the tractor up there and bring it over. But it's all mud and squalor and rain and wet. And, oh, I'm fed up. Anyway, she'll be standing out here for a couple of days, just until we get some room inside, protected by that bit of aluminium. And it's nothing special. It's just a cheapy old oven that can go in there. And we've also the hob, a small 3 burner gas hob turned up as well. And they'll be used in the summertime, because you can't have an Arga on in the, well, you can, but it's best to have a little, you know, extra oven to do your cooking on, because an Arga Rayburn, people who know have these, probably the most famous cookers in the world. they are very hot, and you wouldn't want them blaring out in the summer.
In coastal plains, endless views that we're passing through, making our way to a distant place, just us two.